It's estimated that in the next 25 years, the world's demand for energy will increase by 50%. And ExxonMobil's just that gas company, right? Well, the self proclaimed world's largest publicly traded international oil and gas company, to be exact. But people like you and me don't really understand what they do except sell gasoline. They claim to be taking on the world's toughest energy challenges, and energy in the 21st century is definitely a challenge. In 2009, ExxonMobil was the most profitable Fortune 500 company, overall coming to a close second after Walmart. The oil industry leader bought XTO Energy for $41 billion last year, yet refining and exploration of crude oil remains the company's focus. Not only does ExxonMobil provide quality products and petroleum refining services, they use their corporate power to reach out to communities and help the environment. In 2008, they donated $10 million to help stop malaria in 3 continents. They're also partnered with Africare, International Center for Research on Women, and Seeds of Peace, which is dedicated to help young people from conflict-stricken regions attain success. In 2005, the ExxonMobil Women's Economic Opportunity Initiative was formed. This helps women of slowly developing countries promote social change. The Women's Economic Opportunity Initiative tries to empower female entrepreneurs and business leaders. In 2008, 26% of all ExxonMobil's employees were female. That's way more than Chevron and ConocoPhillips, the 2 following companies in the petroleum refining industry. They spent $860 million with U.S.-based minority and women-owned businesses, according to their website. They also invest in programs focusing on math and science, since the United States falls behind other countries in these fields. They granted 40 U.S. technical scholarships and sponsored 1,097 global internships and co-op assignments. ExxonMobil also sponsors the Bernard Harris Summer Science Camp. These 2-week free residential camps offer innovative programs to enhance student knowledge in science, technology, engineering, and math, while also fostering leadership and citizenship, says former astronaut Bernard Harris. Although doing all the good they can, ExxonMobil, like many Fortune 500 companies, has seen bad times. In 1989, before I was even born, the oil tanker Exxon Valdez ran aground in Prince William Sound. The amount of oil spilt was devastating to the ecosystem. 11 million gallons, or 257,000 barrels of oil was spilled. Exxon spent $3.5 billion cleaning up their spill. And as for the animals impacted, it's impossible to know how many died, but we do know that 5,500 sea otters, 22 whales, 30 seals, and between 100,000 and 600,000 birds were killed. And with lawsuits, Exxon was ordered to pay $287 million in damages. Can you believe that in 2009, Exxon was ordered to pay an additional $480 million? Now, more than 2 months into the BP oil spill, we can only expect extreme damage to BP's revenue and the oil and gas economy, just like what happened after the Exxon Valdez spill. The effects of that spill can still be seen today. Many fishermen have still not regained their livelihoods, and animal populations have not returned to normal. ExxonMobil has lent a hand to BP during their time of need. They have had personnel and equipment sent to contain and clean up the oil spill. Before this Gulf oil spill, it was thought that the Exxon Valdez spill was the worst in American waters, but the government is saying the Gulf spill is worse now. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, estimates that 26,000 gallons of crude oil from the Valdez spill are still in Alaska soil and sand today. Since the spill, ExxonMobil has made a huge effort to make sure something like that never happens again. From 2006 to 2009, ExxonMobil has had no spills from marine vessels. Every year, they've reduced their greenhouse gas emissions. They've also improved their energy efficiency by 1%, keeping them on track to meet their 2012 goal of improving efficiency by 10%. They reduced non-marine oil spills greater than 1 barrel since 2005 by 35%. ExxonMobil has also spent $5.1 billion worldwide on environmental costs. With all this focus on the community and the environment, ExxonMobil's corporate efforts have been pretty outstanding as well. 7,000 plus employees received anti-corruption law training in 2009, says ExxonMobil's corporate website. They received a 10 out of 10 rating from Governance Metrics International. They are also among the top 1% of companies rated and ranked above 97.6% of companies in the energy group by Risk Metrics Group. And 33% of all ExxonMobil executives are non-U.S. employees. The company's website also quotes, they also work on new safety measures to improve performance while decreasing the chance of injury. As you know, ExxonMobil sells gas, but they also support global economics for women and children, assist in the cleanup of others' oil spills, fight to preserve human health, and bounce back from their own crippling oil spill. It's unbelievable that 21 years after what was at the time the worst oil spill in American waters, ExxonMobil would be the most profitable Fortune 500 company, especially since Prince William Sound and surrounding areas still have not fully recovered.